Hi there, I'm Judi Curtin, and thanks to Limerick Libraries for asking me to make this short video for Ireland Reads. Now, I've been asked to talk to you about my favourite book, which is actually kind of a cruel thing to do because how could I pick just one? So I've made my own rules and I'm going to pick my favourite book that I've read this year. And since it's only February, that choice is a little bit easier. So this book, This is Happiness by Niall Williams. I picked that up a number of times in the bookshop before I actually bought it, because reading the blurb, I wasn't entirely sure it was a book I was going to love. But eventually, after very, very strong recommendations from some people whose opinions I trust, I decided to give it a go last month. And I loved it so much. It's a very gentle, slow-moving story, but the writing in this to me is just exquisite. I drove my poor husband crazy because I kept on saying, listen to this bit, and basically annoying him because I just wanted to share a beautiful paragraph or a line. And the story, while gentle and slow moving, it's a really satisfying one. And when I got to the end, I was really thought, I'm going to read this book again before too long. So if you're looking for something to read to break the tedium of yet another lockdown, I would very strongly recommend this one. Now, if I were asked to recommend my favourite book of all the ones I've written, that of course would be a completely different thing. It would be like trying to name my favourite child. So I'm just going to show you two books in the series I'm working on at the moment. Lily at Lissadell and Lily Steps Up. I started this series in 2019 with Lily at Lissadell. Not sure if I loved the idea even of writing historical fiction, and I went into it a little bit reluctantly. But I got really caught up in the story of a little girl called Lily who has to leave school very young and go and work in Lissadell House. I loved the research, I loved getting into the head of Lily and the real characters who are part of the novel, like Countess Markievicz and her forgotten daughter, really, Maeve de Markievicz. So there you go. Ireland Reads is a really wonderful initiative. I read all year round, but I'm going to make an extra effort in February to get us through these strange times. Thank you.